Here's a guide to the 88 Temples pilgrimage, or, if you're feeling fancy, the Shikoku Henro. This 1200 kilometer or 950 mile pilgrimage is a journey linking 88 temples associated with Kukai, or Kobo Daishi, the revered monk whose influence on Japanese religious life remains profound. If you want to go and say hi, head over to Koya-san. This is the temple complex founded by Kukai, built around the upper reaches of Mount Koya. It's on the main island of Honshu, about 2 hours from Osaka by train. He's definitely not dead, just still in the deep meditation that he began 1,000 years ago. Keep watching to discover the various approaches and how you can make them work for you. For Japanese pilgrims, the most common way to do it is get on a bus or in your car and drive between the temples and get your stamp and then drive to the next one. For most people, getting the stamp or the Nōkyōchō is the main point. Another option is to get the bus or train along the boring bits. I mean the busy roads where you're not going to find much sense of peace. But ideally, and for the richest experience, you'll have time to complete the entire circuit of 88 temples, and hopefully you'll have at least 50 days set aside for this. If you don't have time to complete the circle in one go, you could consider coming back again to pick up where you left off. There's a variety of options to suit most budgets. At the top end, there's traditional inns, or ryokan, which start from about 10,000 yen and would include 2 sumptuous meals as well as some fantastic hot spring bathing options. There's also minshuku, cheaper family-run inns, shukubo, temple lodgings, guest houses, or business hotels. These options will range from about 4,000 to 8,000 yen. Donation-based lodging includes zenkon yado, like couch surfing for pilgrims, tsuyado, free temple stays but without food, and henro goya, or simple huts where you'll just about get a roof over your head. Approach to food depends on whether you want to splash the cash on higher end places that offer meals, or whether you'd prefer to stay at more humble lodgings, getting your food from convenience stores or konbini, supermarkets, or the various faster food options. A nice souvenir of your temple visits is a stamp in your Nōkyōchō, or stamp book. The 500 yen cost per stamp will add up to 44,000 yen in total though. So how does that all total up? Well, the middling pace of about 50 days, which is going to leave you about 24 kilometers per day to cover. Then for the cheapest option, you're going to be splashing about 250,000 yen. For the middling option, it's going to be about 425,000 yen. March to May and October to November are your sweet spots. Comfortable temperatures, tolerable skies, and fewer regrets. The Seto Inland Sea side is drier, the Pacific side can be wet, wild and windy. Temperature wise, they're basically the same, so choose by season. not optimism. Summer is a humid sauna with mosquitoes. Autumn is lovely until the typhoons show up. Winter is peaceful, but all that extra gear you'll need is going to weigh you down. To look the part of a Henro-san, you'll need the white vest, or hakui, and sedge hat, or sugegasa, and a walking staff, kongō-zue, just like Kukai did. Some temples have these items available to buy. When you arrive at a temple, begin by bowing at the temple gate, Sanmon, to acknowledge that you are entering a sacred space. You then do some purification to cleanse yourself by rinsing your hands and mouth. Then make your way to the bell tower, Shō-ro, where you may ring the bell to announce your visit. Next, make your way to the main hall, Hondo, light a candle and incense at the offering area. Place a small donation in the offertory box and pray. Then don't forget to spend your 500 yen on the temple's calligraphy stamp. Before leaving the grounds, turn back toward the temple and bow once more in respect. I used the Henro Helper app. It helps you plan and navigate the journey by showing the official route with GPS, temple locations, distances, elevation, and daily walking plans, plus nearby waypoints like toilets, rest areas, accommodation, and shops. However you decide to walk your pilgrimage or your Henro, it's probably going to amount to more than just a walk between a bunch of temples, checking them off your list and getting a stamp at each one. It actually has the potential to be a journey of some spiritual enlightenment, a chance for some self-reflection, and even a way to establish some inner peace, even if, like me, you're not actually a Buddhist.